Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show, Unliked and Unbothered, the place where we search for the truth, and the truth does not need your approval. I'm your host, Justin, who's supremely underqualified, overly honest, and in-house today we've got a few guests. In second chair, we've got Sam here today. Sam, how you doing?
Doing great, man. Thank you for having me again. I feel like a co-host.
Beautiful.
I feel like I'm family, man.
Yeah, he's been here a few times. He's like a familiar face now. It's crazy. And then in third chair, we've got Trey, a.k.a. Edward Bryant the Trey the Third. What's going on, brother? How you been?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Today's episode is a little catered towards yourself, in regards to sports. He didn't want to talk about too many things that were controversial today, so we're going to keep it easy on him. We're going to talk about basketball. But I got some controversial talk about basketball. Obviously, WNBA is really easy to fuck around with right now.
Here we go. I'm ready. Let's go.
But yeah, let's talk about the closer of the things that are tied to you. You know, you're the older brother of Thomas Bryant, who is an NBA player, currently free agent. We were talking about that earlier.
Yep.
But he was on the Pacers, who were in the finals this year. Oh God, did we get robbed of the fucking final game that we were gonna see? 12 points in what, 2 minutes? Oh my God, I don't.
What the helly?
What the helly?
What the helly, Burton?
It was so so hard to watch. Not only that, but I remember you had your injury.
Yeah.
And I was watching it with you. Look, I'm bringing it back to him. He's like, he's about to start sweating.
Yeah. Muscle memory.
Yeah. It was like you did it again, dude. It was like, oh.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. It didn't feel good, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah. We'll get into some of these questions here. And Tyrone is not going to be on the show today, which he was supposed to be, but technical difficulties win again, and I didn't have time, and we're
I thought
already
the computer said no black people, but
yeah.
Too many. Only one. Only one allowed.
only 0.5
Right.
allowed. It's
Or
like a over under on DraftKings, you know.
It's 1/6. It's 1/6.
Only 1/3 can be accepted into this interview today.
We just can't help it. We got to start saying some
I'm
shit.
sorry, I started it.
Yeah, it's
Because
all
we
right.
have such good sports on the show. You know?
Well, we know each other for 20 plus years, so it's a comfortable.
It is an unfortunate part, but it's also like good because I know we're gonna catch this little chemistry because we know each other.
Yeah.
But let's say our parts a little bit. We'll say a little bit about each question here, and we'll go through it. Obviously, I'm gonna start with you on most cases here. I'll start, and then we'll just kind of go into what we think on top of those questions. Anybody listening, feel free to add and chat information. I don't fucking care. Whatever. Just add, watch, subscribe, share, all the shit you're supposed to do for me. Thank you. All right. So, Trey, tell us a little bit about your background and how basketball became such a big part of your life.
Basketball was just a normal thing. Growing up in the inner city, so it was just attached to the hip, something to do as a kid, get out. Before phones took over the world, So, basketball was just a everyday thing whenever I could. It wasn't my expertise growing up as a kid. I was baseball, but eventually once my brother was born, I think it was his first birthday, my mom bought him a basketball for his birthday. And I just found this out, I think, this year. He told me that story, and I totally forgot. But it was kind of cool knowing how basketball is just attached, not even just with me, but with him, and just the development and growth of where it came from just a normal thing to something bigger, a bigger picture. Yeah.
Right. I do remember being kids in high school, that court outside the school.
Yeah.
They had that one court that they put the bus lot in. It was so broken down, but we had it full every single day.
Yep.
After school, we were like, yo, let's go hoop. Go home.
Really?
Dude, every day.
Yeah.
Every day we'd go out there. Pat Wright, Miguel, we would all be out there, dude. Yeah.
Yep.
I knew about the Knoll for other reasons.
Yeah.
Smoking stoves, but
People getting beat up.
And then once the shit burned down, it was like, all right, let's figure something out for this area. They took out the fucking hoops, unfortunately. But dude, I'd still be playing if there were,
Well, yeah, it was cool. It was It was cool just to have something to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the camaraderie alone, just having their boys around, and then just, I don't know, it was just fun, man. Now we don't do anything. I mean, obviously, look at me. You see the body today. And he's fucking hurting. I asked him to play basketball. He's like, I think I'm ready. 2 weeks later,
Yeah, basketball's over.
what'd you do? I was walking. Tried to get out of bed.
I wish it was like that. No.
Sam, how do you feel about basketball?
Michael Jordan got me into it. My cousin got me into Michael Jordan early, but it was never attached to the hip, like you guys.
Yeah.
Mine's more so baseball, football, soccer growing up. But basketball, man, once I saw Michael Jordan, that's what I'm saying. Chi-Town.
Chi-Town.
Always. I hope he ends up. I hope Thomas Bryant ends up in Chicago. Get that playing time.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin his career. Come on now.
No, we are not. We're going to elevate. We're going to elevate. We're gonna
Well,
get
he
to
got
the
out of
playoffs.
Washington alive, so
Everywhere he
Got out
goes,
before
he ends
Brad.
up in the finals, apparently. So,
right. He's like the good luck charm at this point, man.
listen, just as a sports lover, I still kind of follow basketball. It's good that, we're rekindling the friendship from back in the day at school and all that. You guys are heavy into sports, and it's really helping me out. So, and, just being in the Bozo chat, it's been a lot of fun.
If anybody doesn't know what a bozo chat is, what we do is every week we play a 10 pick parlay. So the bozo is the person that puts in this $42 bet. We all pick one leg of the parlay. We all put in the parlay. We hope we win. Whoever has the worst pick that week becomes the bozo the next week, and they have to put in the $42. So every week we put in a $42 bet on a 10 leg parlay, hopefully hitting one. We did not hit one last year. We
But we were close. We were close.
Thanks
we
a
were
lot,
one
T.
game away. But thank you, T Money. Thank
Fuck
you.
it. Who did they
22
lose?
grand.
Who did they lose to? I forgot who it was. It was bad.
Detroit.
Oh yeah. Who the fuck picks
Dallas,
Dallas
and
over Detroit?
Like you
I was
totally,
Bozo that week,
totally screwed our 20.
No, it was T. It was Taylor. He picked his favorite team
he
because
picked his favorite team over the Lions, bro. And the Lions were on.
I'm saying going into that.
Oh yeah, you were. the
you were.
Bozo
Yeah.
from previous, and I picked that late.
so you had it
And
on
we
your
had it-
phone.
You know the funny thing is that we had an opportunity to pull out and cash out on that.
We did.
And it was.
I don't think it was late enough because I think there were some
But-
picks going on. That's why.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
but
that big.
his game was the last game. It was the Monday night game.
No,
Or
it was
Sunday.
a 4:00. I remember because there was other bets going on at the same time. I'm pretty sure it was a 4:00.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So the cash out wasn't worth us doing it, but in retrospect,
We thought about it. We did think
we should have just
we
took it and ran.
we should have. Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, can't.
the last tip.
Okay, now we know. Now we know.
Yeah.
The Bozo got to choose, right? The style of betting, right?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
changed
'cause-
it mid-season.
yeah,
we
'cause we-
changed it mid-season to make it a little bit more exciting. Well, no, we did that for playoffs.
Nah, we did it midway through the season or like a couple of weeks.
Oh,
in.
yeah,
We
yeah.
started theming each week. Like you can't do over, under, or all over unders.
You gotta do touchdowns or.
Fuck the NFC North. Nobody
Yup,
picks
yup,
this
yup,
one.
yup. I like that.
Yeah, that'll be another thing this year for sure. Let's keep this moving as far as that goes. But obviously, sports are in our lives, all of us, because it takes our mind away from everything. And going into unliked and unbothered, mind it should not ever be political. Get politics out of sports. It's the fucking worst thing ever.
Yeah, I don't.
100.
I'm not a fan of it.
And this will be my controversial take, but that flag is the reason you get paid millions of dollars to play a fucking sport. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Run your fucking mouth.
Kneeling and shit and disgracing the flag that we're a part of. That's it bleeds the colors for this country that allows you to do that shit and even speak on behalf of it. Shut your mouth and just play the game.
Shut your mouth.
please.
Play the game.
Anyways, growing up with Thomas, what was your relationship like on and off the court? Did you play with him a lot? Did you like?
I mean, all right. So, our dad had a patio built in the backyard. So, when Thomas got a little bit older, we bought a basketball hoop for him. So we would just be shooting basketball, shooting the hoop in the backyard. We were literally because of the age difference, there's a 10-year gap. So it was kind of a little process because I'm much older than him. So I couldn't bring him everywhere I was going and couldn't do all the things that I could do. So I did as much as I could, and I brought him everywhere when we were with our father. So anytime we were with our dads, like, he was with me. I get him out the house, walk around,
Yeah.
do some things, you know.
How much older are you?
10.
That's what I thought. I thought it was
Yeah.
10 years old. Or
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But he's taller than me.
Yeah, by like 10.
by like 10. Yeah, I do this. We'll talk about more later. But was basketball something that ran in the family, or did you and Thomas discover it together? Was your
It
dad
was
big in his?
Dad, on our dad's side, it was pretty much everyday sport. His mom actually went to college for basketball, so the talent was there already in the DNA. The height was just grown from two people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
beautiful.
yeah.
I figured with him getting a basketball on his first birthday, that's pretty special, you know.
Yeah.
It
It was weird how it
basketball
how it
had
just
to
worked.
been like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Basketball, like, ball is life. It
Yeah,
really is
man.
for him. Like,
That's really.
I mean, it's
he
his job
lives,
now.
breathes
Of course.
it. Like,
I mean, it's his
well,
job.
Even,
And
even
dude,
before,
if
it
you're
was
there-
his job once he started playing.
Yeah, but once you make the NBA, dude, you'd better be passionate and want to be there. Otherwise, you're just gonna be miserable and get walked and laughed out the fucking building. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, yeah, you got to put the work in, man. If you don't put the work in, you're going to be out the league and you're going to be in China,
Yeah.
Greece, Spain. You're going to be
Up there in
overseas.
Turkey or something like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
which isn't
So,
the worst
yeah.
case, but obviously the NBA is where you want to be. And do that injury when he was in Washington, it was tough to watch him go through that and try and get back on the floor. I'm glad he got back. Obviously, he came
Yeah.
back to form, dude. It was great. It was
Yeah.
great to watch him fight through it and get it done. What was it like watching Thomas grow up and develop into an NBA talent?
It was good. It was, like, thinking about it now, it's something like, it's just going to be stuck in my head. Like, he always wanted to play ball all the time. So once he got old enough to get into, like, the little tykes at the Boys and Girls Club, his mom got him into it, and everybody wanted him. Everybody wanted to work with him.
Yeah.
He was the biggest kid, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you could just tell there's something different about him. And
When did you know? Like, when was the moment that you knew, like, oh shit?
he had something special,
He's
I would
going.
say.
When did you know it was like NBA level talent?
I'm gonna probably sound crazy, but I'd have to say, like, our senior year in high school. Like,
Like
we would
04?
shoot, yeah. Like, he was what, about 7? He was about
Yeah,
7
or
years
8.
old.
So this is 8, 7 years
About
old.
7 years old. So when we used to play in the backyard, I would, like, obviously in high school I was playing basketball, so I'd have to practice. So I'd practice outside
Yeah.
of school.
Yeah.
So we'd just shoot some hoops, and I'd have him collect my free throws or collect all my shots, and I'd get him to start shooting, and he was literally shooting on a 10-foot hoop at 7 years old.
Yeah.
So I had him start close. He started shooting close, and every time he'd make like 3 or 4 shots, I'd put my hand up to, like, disturb him. And he'd get so upset, and I'd be like, well, if you don't like it, just back up, shoot further away. And it got to a point where he was shooting from the free throw line at 7 years old on a 10-foot rim while he's in the little tykes shooting on the lower rims. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm just like,
That coordination's crazy.
in my head, I'm like, he's tall already for his age, but he's got a shot, bro. The shot is there. It just needs development, like real work. So that was like the first hint. But then when he went to Bishop Kearney, I think it was his freshman and sophomore year, and they went to States, and I saw him at the Blue Cross Arena for the finals for the Section 5, and he lit it up. He lit the box score up, man. And I said, yeah, he's not.
Well, college, the next step, and that was
He's
like
going he's
D1, and then when he got accepted,
I already knew, like,
Oh, dude.
bro, you got to think the recruitment started so early for him, and it was cool to see. But
Yeah.
just to know, like, watching it and seeing him from the backyard basketball hoop to playing with a team and hitting goals and things that they wanted to get
Yeah.
was amazing. And I'm just like, yeah, this
Word.
little bro's gonna go somewhere,
Word.
and he's gonna go far.
Aggression's cutting like butter right now.
Yeah.
Easy.
What are some things that people might not know about your older brother Thomas off the court?
Younger brother, you mean?
Younger brother, sorry. You're the older brother.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm not perfect. And I'm not editing that out either.
Let me see. Some things people don't know about him. He's very quiet. Like he might seem quiet, but that's just because he's just checking out his surroundings before he can like really be himself. You know, he's a very exuberant, like joyful person. When you get to know him, obviously you saw it firsthand. You were there too. You know, so
You're kind of the same way.
yeah. He's kind of like me.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was
a
saying.
little
Like,
bit
no,
more-
I was saying
a
you're
little bit
kind of
more
the same
proper.
way.
You
I
know
was
what I
saying
mean?
you're kind of the same way.
He can draw. He's very skilled. He's been drawing since he was a little kid.
Yeah.
And I actually,
Maybe he could draw a better sign for us.
Yeah, he could definitely probably draw you a better sign than that piece of shit.
I know Tyrone's gonna love that piece.
But I actually bought him something for the road. I found a book when I was at the bookstore. It was a little drawing book. Gives you little options, tells you to draw things.
Yeah.
So I gave
Creative
him
mind.
something to keep him busy on the road, you know,
Sure.
because I mean it's not they're always on the road, and it's tough to find things to do, especially in places like Portland. Like there's really nothing to do in Portland.
Yeah, you've told me.
Oklahoma
Let's go to the
City,
game. Let's go to the game
nothing
in
to do
Portland.
there, you know what I mean? Like
Bring the whole-
it's
bring the whole
boring
crew.
out there, you know. So I
Interesting.
just wanted to get him something,
Yeah.
so he could just keep his mind busy instead of freaking out there. But he's got 2 dogs, Indy and Blue. He loves dogs. Our dad was a big dog guy, so. But his dogs are wonderful.
What kind of dogs are they?
He's got a golden doodle, and Blue is, I forgot what kind of dog he was.
Sounds
but-
horny. Just fucking with you. No, I definitely cared, but obviously I don't know a lot about dogs. I like dogs. I love them for sure, but no expert. I was gonna have you. You got the questions right?
Yeah.
So you can
absolutely.
help
I
out.
was
Just-
gonna
I
say,
ju-
we can get into a little bit of basketball insight and passion.
All right.
So, change of pace. What do you love most about the game of basketball?
I like just the excitement. Like I enjoy watching Knick fans suffer. I'm sorry. I really do though. I really do. I do. I've been to a couple Knicks games, and like I sincerely enjoy watching them like be happy for that moment.
Yeah.
Because mind you, I was
they think they're the best.
I was
no
at
matter
the
what.
game where Tyrese hit that game winner,
With it was like 130 to 130.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
and the ball went up in the air. Like I saw that live, and to watch, mind you, third quarter, the Knicks fans so happy they were up like 17 points.
Yeah.
And I literally had like not like 10, 11-year-old kid like keep looking back at me and eyeballing me, and I'm just like, oh, he's a fan. And then I told him, I yelled down to him, I was like, you see how much time's left? 17 points is like 8 right now. Just watch. You're going to see some magic, kid. His dad turned around. He's like, okay. Comeback happens. He didn't look so excited when he turned around this time. I said, no. Turn around. You got to watch this. You need to watch this. Yeah. Knicks fans they're amazing.
Yeah,
I got threatened and
Yeah.
it was amazing because I like to keep them going.
Yeah.
I feel like that energy. I give them that energy because like I'm not coming outside. I'm staying after the game to like hang out with my
I'm about to hang
brother.
out.
So,
About
you're
to
gonna be looking
I'm
for
gonna
me.
be
You're gonna be
courtside,
looking
bro,
for me.
so.
You're not gonna find me.
Yeah.
So
Meet me outside, motherfucker.
I'll meet you. I'll meet you outside. I'll be out there.
I'll be out there
Not on
way
your
later
time.
than you.
But we did meet outside on a Friday night, so
Yeah.
there was still a lot of people out there on Friday night when we got out.
Yeah. Thank God for your wife.
Right. Yeah. Thank God she was wearing
Thank
Knicks
you,
stuff.
Ashley.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. I've obviously been your friend for a while, so I've gotten to taste a little bit of it. Hence the
A little bit, Justin. I think
NBA
you've tasted a ton of it.
well, yeah. It started all in Washington. We'll start by saying I'm a Heat fan at heart, but as of this time in my life, since I've gotten the reaping of benefits of being your friend, I'm a Thomas Bryant fan, so wherever he goes, I'm their fan right now. I don't even care if they don't win a game. I just want to see him progress and develop as a player, and until he's retired, that's who I'm a fan of right now. I remember before I was a Heat fan, I was kind of a fan of the players specifically. I feel like in the NBA with so many ISOs and stuff that you can put on a player, they're so like magnified. These scorers nowadays, Dame, Giannis, all these people are just such big names that, and it was the same way when we were kids that you just followed the person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were like you said, Jordan. Like everybody loved Jordan.
Yeah.
I loved Jordan watching. I didn't really necessarily have a team, but I was watching Jordan. You know what I mean? So then, like later on in life, I was like, I got to pick a team and I got to stick with it. It happened to be the Heat at that time, just because I was picking teams and I didn't like anything in New York really, anyways. And I didn't like anybody from my family because they were all Boston fans, and I was like, oh, fuck that. I'm not liking anything Boston.
It's funny because that cousin that got me into Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
he later then became like a player follower afterwards, and I just like stuck with Chicago.
Right.
So it's funny how the NBA to me is like the only sport where people really player follow.
Oh, there's others.
passionate.
There's other
yeah.
ones, but yeah, you're absolutely right.
Definitely.
In most
They're not. It's not like football.
Well, baseball is a lot like that because it's one-on-one pitcher and batter. As far as batters, who doesn't like Aaron Judge? Like, the guy's cranking the ball.
but it's not. It's not. I don't think it. I mean, baseball is heavily favored over basketball, but basketball is growing. But
yeah, I
I
think
feel
you're
like
right.
fan base. I feel like fan base wise, the NFL does well. Soccer, then you have the NFL.
Yeah.
And maybe hockey.
Well, dude, baseball gets paid. How do they get paid? There's
No
got to
salary
be.
cap.
Well, there's got to be something. They got to be getting the money from somewhere.
Well, it's international. You got to think it's more international players in the MLB than in any other sport outside of soccer in the United States.
Well, I mean, there's NBA too, but there's less players on the team. So yeah, you're right.
400 and what?
Right. Was it .0000075?
7-6, I think.
7-6.
Yeah, give them a little bit more.
Yeah. That's the chance of winning a title.
Right.
As a
No, but
player.
back onto what you were saying though. I was a huge Bulls fan growing up as a kid because, like, obviously, like you
Enamoring.
had to lock in on a team, and like I was a Bills fan off the rip, and basketball it was Jordan. Like,
Yeah.
he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Watching it was like poetry in motion.
Right.
But then I like kind of switched it up in the middle before he retired because Kobe came in. And when Kobe came in, I was like, holy shit, like, dude's got my last name.
Oh, I never thought of that.
That's your kid.
But all the hype, too, all the hype, being a high schooler coming into the league, I was just baffled because you never heard Kevin Garnett was the only one before that. And
Oh, high schools, yeah.
yeah,
High school.
and he came in and he smoked them, bro. And I said, yeah, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a Kobe fan now. Like I'm sticking with the Lakers
I didn't love
till
Kobe.
Kobe.
At first.
I loved him.
I liked his game, but
I
dude, he
loved
was so
Fro
arrogant.
Kobe. I loved Fro.
hated
Yeah,
that.
I loved it.
I didn't
loved
realize it until 5 or 6 years in that he had the skill to be able to
Bro,
be
he was
that
a
way.
dog, bro. He was a dog.
I know, but I
Have
had
you-
no idea.
Okay, so you've never heard the stories about Kobe?
No,
Man,
no.
they're
I
so-
know. I had no idea before, like with the what was it, Marion High School? or
Marion.
something? Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm
Lower
saying.
Marion.
That's what I'm saying. Like I had no idea. I never seen the before the thing. He's like, oh, they said you can't do this, and he's just like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
Well,
Kobe
the one thing that got me,
fuck, dude?
the one thing that got me locked in with Kobe, in the first season or two, was finding out as a kid he was playing against pros in Italy. Like I understand the
Say what
Italian.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, his dad was a pro baller, and he
Right.
lived overseas. He played, I think, a couple years in Italy, and Kobe was playing against grown men as a kid, bro, and he was dominating. So after hearing things like that, like, yeah, this dude's going to be a monster. And
He's the new Jordan.
once the Shaq trade happened, and you saw the growth in Kobe, like. Because he had,
We didn't
he had
think
the
that
big
was
guy.
gonna end.
He had the big guy. Oh man, if they
We didn't think it was gonna end.
that was a legendary team right there that
Yeah.
would have made you not even think of the Boston Celtics anymore.
I know.
I
Really?
hated that team growing up.
Yeah. I was
loved
rooting for-
Shaq in Orlando. I loved Shaq.
I was rooting for Vlade Divac. And then he slapped the bitch out to Ori. And Ori for 3 again.
Big shot Rob. Big shot Rob.
Fuck. Even fucking Fisher on the fucking, he had like 0.6 seconds on the inbound.
Point four, and then ran into the locker room afterwards. That was the best. That was a dope.
So that's my favorite thing about basketball games.
Right.
Oh, game winners?
Yeah, bro.
Let's not
I'm
talk
getting
game
the
winners.
chills right now, just being.
I'm already getting goosebumps because I've already seen.
Yeah.
I saw the Cleveland game winner this past playoff.
Yeah.
I saw the New York Knicks playoff. And
game
I'm
winner,
not going to lie, I did, before the finals start, I told a few of my basketball friends, if you have some money, don't bet the house. But if there is a pick for Tyrese to hit a game winner in the finals, take it. And look what happens.
Boom.
First game, bro. First game.
Get that right out of the way.
Yeah.
I made some people rich.
That was what? That was nuts. It's too bad you can't make yourself rich.
I do. Rich in life and spirit.
Don't you?
All right, let's keep this moving along here. How has your perspective on the game changed now that you've seen it from both a personal and professional level through going to these games?
I'm such an analytic fiend now. It's different. It's different watching it on TV and live. TV, the production, they control what you're seeing, but live, you see the whole thing. This past season was the most that I've probably seen as many games as I have, and literally I just became more of a basketball junkie watching it, breaking down sets, seeing how consistently they run sets, defensive setups, how they're stopping players. It's just amazing. And then having the conversations afterwards with my brother, we can talk basketball for hours if we really wanted to, because he's a junkie too. And I think that's where it comes into play. We'll have these talks after the games, and I just tell him how I love something, but I hate something else out of the game. The threes, they're jacking way too many threes, but I get it. You score more points, win more games. It's all
If
about
it's a high
scoring.
percentage shot, then it's a good shot.
It is a high percentage
Right.
shot now. You know what I mean? Even from 30 feet, some of these players are taking 30-foot shots like it's a free throw.
I suppose this all comes with age and the like for the game, the love for the game. It's just over time, you just realize how it's supposed to be played. I mean, it's really simple. If you're watching people play these plays on the court, you just see all the same screens all the same time. They're just passing the ball back over this person off the screen. Make sure, if you get the open shot, you shoot the open shot, whether it's a mid-range or a three. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's great. I mean, I feel the same way. It's a little bit more analytical, but every time we talk, it's more like that too.
So another thing that I realized is that the game is just a pick and roll.
Yeah,
it's just a pick and roll now. It's spread out, spread them out on the wings, the 3-point line, ISO. Can't kill if they kill the ISO, run the pick and roll, pick and pop,
double screen.
You know what I mean? And the beautiful thing is you got all players of all positions that can run an offense.
Yeah,
that's one of the things I like about this, because back in the day you wouldn't have a center grabbing the ball at the top of the key,
right?
Yeah, controlling the game like Joker does. You know what I mean? Like
bam,
it's it's beautiful how it's evolved, and it's going to get even more crazy with Wemby. It's just a freaking nation.
Yeah,
if he could stay healthy.
If he can stay healthy, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm scared of.
Yeah, I remember when we were kids, when somebody would go coast to coast, we'd be like,
yeah.
Especially if they're a big dude, like,
Yao Ming.
Oh shit, look at Duncan.
Yao Ming, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, I get that. Who are some of your favorite players to watch, past, present, or let's just say present for now, because we all know Kobe, Jordan. We've already kind of talked about it.
We already went through that. Presently,
we'll all answer this.
I gotta say, I'm impressed highly of Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'm not trying to ride his jock because
he's getting
former
better.
Teammate of my brother's and all, but just watching his game from Iowa State to SAC to where he is now.
Yeah,
like he controls the game. He controls the game in such a smooth way, and then we get on analytics. Like, the numbers really didn't lie when they showed him. When we talk about his first shot, which is really important in these that was really important in these playoffs, especially in the finals before what tragically happened. But they said, like, every time he missed his first shot, their percentage of winning was down to like 43%, something like that. It was a real low percentage. But if he hits the first shot, it's at like 82%. So watching him because he's a real distributor. He's a true point guard. He's literally like CP3.
Right.
He controls the game. The guy can get assists.
Yeah.
Dude, he averaging 10+ assists a game.
He's on his way to a legendary.
He reminds me of
Still is. He's young, man. He's young.
He reminds me of that kid that shows up to the park and
nobody knows.
And nobody thinks he's gonna be good.
Yeah. And he comes out crazy.
And it's not even that good. Like, it's not flashy.
It looks good.
Yeah, no, it's not even flashy. He's just
fundamental. Yeah.
Hold on. Okay.
But you know what we call that? You know what we call that, right?
What's that?
Organized ball.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Organized ball.
You can see he's always in control.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So that I'd say he's one of my players that I like to follow because of the excitement watching him. Another one would be another point guard, Jalen Brunson.
Nasty.
I actually,
good name drop.
Which was crazy. When Thomas was in like these little summer leagues and stuff, I think he was about like 11 to 12. He was in a league in New York City, and he actually was this little camp. Jalen Brunson was in it.
Word.
Yeah. So the crazy thing is, I saw his like game like fresh when that happened, and I was like, "Yo, this little dude's nice, and he's a lefty, which is beautiful. I like lefties, because it
makes things
uncommon.
different.
It's very uncommon, bro. It's very uncommon.
It's just different when that's your dominant hand. When you go up and shoot, it's like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. So I throw Jalen. I definitely throw him in there, and then you got Shea. The MVP. He's good. I rock with him too.
All right, 3 is good.
3.
How about 1 from you?
I like that.
You're not even like really an NBA fan much. Who do you think is like a good? Like, who do you like?
Jordan's retired, by the way.
Yeah, you got to pick somebody who's present right now.
Thomas Bryant, man, shut the fuck up.
That's the only time he watches. That's kind of like when my boy Corey texts us. Hey, man, he had a good game.
I love when you guys hit me up.
I know.
Man.
I know. Like Corey,
And then I
Corey-
screenshot it and I send it to him.
Corey literally doesn't care about sports. The only thing he cares about is watching your brother. And he's
Exactly.
always on it.
Totally
He's
personal
always
with
on
him.
it too.
That's why it's amazing.
Bro, the fact is, like, he texts us, and I'm like, I better watch because I'm a sports fan. I'm like, I better be.
No, honestly, just going through that Indiana wave, I kept telling him, I'm like, yo, and I know it's because of Thomas Bryant, but I can't believe I'm an Indiana Pacers fan.
Me
I'm
too,
Bulls
man.
to the God.
Growing
Yeah.
up, I've been in New York my whole life. With it's either the Knicks, the Chicago, or like Indiana Pacers and Reggie Miller. I was like, I mean, I liked him, but he was the villain.
Yeah. But now he's the good guy.
Halliburton do his thing, like you said. You explained it so
It was
perfectly.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's
It's
amazing.
Like you can't help but to ride that. You know.
Nah, it's just I have to say he's
good ball, man.
I take him over Shea, bro, because it's just the willingness, like that dog
Yeah.
in him, bro. And me and my brother talk about this all the time. Like you gotta have that dog in you, or you're
Why I
not
like
going to
Joker, too.
survive in the league.
I'll be
man.
honest with Shea. He needs to develop a 3-point shot.
Nah, he's good. The midi is coming back.
Oh, I know.
Midi is the.
But Kobe developed a 3-point
No,
shot.
eventually
So if you
he'll
want
get
to
it.
be him, which he's developed a game very similar to him, you need to develop the
quite
3.
alike.
His 3 sucks. Shay, if you ever hear this, your 3 sucks. It's 2025. Get a 3-pointer. That's dude. I don't care that they won. I get that they won, but and they had a good team around them. Like I mean, Williams.
Yeah, you don't need
Williams went
a
off.
3-point. You don't need a 3-pointer if you got shooters around you.
Yes, exactly. But
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he
So
developed.
he-
Yeah, he's
He
obviously
knew what he was
distributes.
doing.
Yeah, for sure. But
that
dude,
mid game,
let's be honest though.
you got to keep. See, the thing is, you got to keep people on their toes, and you got to make people respect you.
Yeah.
You know, so when it comes down to it, Shea doesn't need a 3-pointer.
He doesn't
He
need
really
it.
does. He
Have it.
does not need one. If he
that
wants
series would have
one,
been over in 5 games if he had a 3.
but he didn't need it. He's got shooters.
Okay, it would have been over in 5.
The development of that team and how they were constructed. Didn't
Obviously,
need
they
Shea.
won.
They just need Shea.
obviously won.
Yeah, they just needed him to
team's
run
not
the
gonna
game.
Be there forever though.
Right.
Oh yeah, especially with the
Well-
aprons and how everything's running.
Well, I mean, Indiana's not. They already
Dude,
they already
Hawks,
dismantled
bro.
shit
Yeah,
too.
Insane.
well, it wasn't. That's
Well,
that
they
was
got the new,
choices. They didn't dismantle on.
who's the new guy they got? They just got a center.
They got J Huff.
That's what it
They
is.
got Huff. They re-signed Jackson, Isaiah Jackson.
All right.
Yeah, so
All right. Well, let's keep this moving along here. What's it like attending NBA games? We don't need that.
yeah, we don't.
Any behind the scenes stories or moments from Thomas's NBA journey that stand out? Dead air.
The Miami.
Nah, not Miami.
Miami
Not
story from
Miami.
Justin.
Not Miami.
I went to some games. I could tell you some shit,
yeah.
but I've signed NDAs to not do that.
Smart answer.
Yeah.
Art.
Art.
Yeah, we've gone to like art museums.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
That's our thing. Like,
That's really cool.
yeah, he's really into art. Like when I went to Boston this past season, I just wanted to see just to hang out, just to do something. You know what I mean? We were gonna go to the aquarium. You know what I mean? Because they got a good aquarium in Boston, but it's just too many people. You know what I mean? And I know how it is with him and having a lot of people around him. So I figured let me find something more appealing and appeasing. So went to the Harvard Art Museum and spent a couple hours there, and it was actually pretty dope.
Harvard.
Go to MIT.
Yeah, we just got some soundboard shit, so I just wanted.
Gotta try it out.
Right, we got to try some things. Right?
Yeah.
Trying to move up in the world. Started from the bottom. Now we're moving up. Here we go. Yo, how does Thomas handle pressures of professional basketball?
And how do you support him?
Just stays locked in, man. I know one thing he does is he stays away from that phone.
Yeah.
Big distraction.
With being in the finals 2 years in a row, how hard is it to keep going?
It's not hard. He's always working, man. He's always working constantly. Whether he's working back home in LA or coming here to do community work, and he's still working out. He's still in the gym.
Right.
Whether he's doing something event, he's doing work in the morning, he's doing work in the afternoon.
When's this camp usually here?
It should be. I think he's got camp the 9th.
Oh, yeah, I'm out of town.
Yep.
I'm out of town.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
You'll be here Sunday, right?
No, I'll be here Tuesday, probably. Tuesday, yeah, I'm out of town.
Such a shame.
That's actually a good segue into me saying that I won't be here next week. He'll be the host next week, but you're going to bring Steve on and do a thing, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have Steve on.
Yeah.
We're gonna get in some crazy shit.
I'll watch that one.
I didn't agree. I'm just kidding. Actually, we talked about it. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what are you even talking about? What are you doing to my show?
He didn't say that at all.
I was like, whatever. You just go ahead.
It's called
and do it.
Unliked and Unbothered for a
remember
reason.
the title, Unliked and Unbothered.
I'm like unliked and unbothered. Right? It's my show. Just kidding.
Don't have me on, mother.
Nah, I need some help. I want to keep this thing moving, and you want to keep it moving. You want to keep it moving. Maybe you could be in the chair next week. We got to figure out the remote shit, though, because that's why Tyrone's not on today.
Black guys ain't here.
That is true.
Okay, let's go further here. Life lessons and reflections. What are some lessons the game of basketball has taught you personally?
Camaraderie,
Yeah, I love that.
brotherhood.
I'm glad. That's why we here.
Like, it's not even organized high school basketball. It's just everyday life basketball. You know, like when I got hurt, I was at Cobb's Hill, and when I ruptured my Achilles,
Yeah.
and it was with a bunch of fellas I've known for years. You know, so to have something like that happen and everybody stop what they're doing and care, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like that meant a lot because I don't really hang out with these guys on a day-to-day basis. I don't got their phone number or anything
Right.
like that, you know? So I have to say basketball is like that bond that you create with another person,
Blood, sweat, and tears.
whether it's on the court or it's observing the game, because obviously I've hit the age of where, for exercise I'm not going to risk it anymore. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted to do was just get a nice little jog in, you know. But
It's not coming back.
but that's the main thing I've learned. That's the main thing I've learned personally for myself and for my brother. Like the relationships he's built throughout high school, college, AAU, now in the league. Like
Yeah.
you build a bond playing basketball, and it's just like football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like,
Yeah, I was trying to explain that
your
to my
boys too that you've known for.
I was trying to
years.
explain to my daughter, like, and I was trying to put it in her brain, like, the days where you've hit the wall and you're at practice with your teammates and you can't do anything but sweat, looking down and breathing heavy, and then all you do is like look up and you see the sun, but this person's head comes down and like they're sweating and they're like, "Come on, let's go." You know what I mean? Like, there's just
Yeah.
something about that moment that's just like, bro,
It's like
thank
that
you. I
extra
needed
push.
that. I needed that little. Just give me a little,
second
you know.
win.
Yeah.
Really,
And like
that's the thing.
when you realize that too, it almost makes you a more vocal leader moving forward. That's why I was always a vocal leader. Like, I'm literally next play, let's go. You know what I mean?
Well, you know the funny thing about it is when I got hurt, you know who was there? Johnny Roberts from high school.
Johnny,
Yeah, so
good old Johnny.
Johnny was telling me, "Don't go out there. You're too old."
Well, he's too old.
I should have listened, though. I want to be in this predicament.
Fuck out of here. Listen. As far
Shout
as
out
that
to my
goes,
boy Johnny.
this will play into a little piece of sports question that I wanted to talk about a little bit, but this
Okay.
is kind of more football related
Yeah,
because
yeah.
people
You know I'm
will-
with all sports, so
because people will sit out of bowl games because of their chance to go to the NFL and make millions or whatnot. I personally do not like that. I don't like that because I don't think it's your control. I think that it's a God thing, and that's fine. You don't have to believe it, but that's his destiny for you. Go play the game. You don't leave your team behind. That's all I'm saying. Like, and I get that you're about to make millions, and everybody's gonna be in your ear, especially your whole family, and they're gonna be like, "Dude, we're gonna be fucking set for life if you don't." But I'm like, nope. Look at Willis McGahee. He made his fucking money,
yeah.
and he got his shit wrecked in the championship game.
And he still came out on top, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Still came out on top.
All I'm saying is, dude, this is God's plan for you. Is what I'm saying. Is like, so you go play that bowl game, and you play, and you say, God, let me get out of this.
Well,
That's
one
kinda-
thing I
you just
don't
pray.
like about players in college football, like skipping out on those bowl games, is you're kind of ruining your your legendary status, especially if you're like a high top prospect and you're out here
Yeah,
killing records.
Well, there's a chance for bust always, though.
Right.
Like, I mean, Herschel Walker was good, but in the NFL,
All right, so
he wasn't as
let's
good
talk
as he was.
currently then. Jeffrey. What do you think about Jeffrey with the Raiders?
Oh, Genty?
Genty, yeah.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's good. Great. I love his attitude. He got beat out for the Heisman, so he's got a lot to prove.
Definitely.
He's going to kill it.
He's
gonna
got
kill
a
shit.
chip on his shoulder.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Listen, going back to the whole what you were saying before, skipping out on bowl games,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take it back to Michael Jordan again. People that practice with him, they say he treats practice
It's Kobe,
Like
too.
a game.
like not
Kobe
even
too.
not even
Like a
organized
game.
practice, just like meeting up at a court in a fucking gym in whatever
game,
town
man.
he's
You
in.
gotta play
He
every game.
He is not going to lose, and he's not going to not participate.
Yeah.
There's the big chance for bust there. You think Phil's gonna tell him, no, you can't ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, go fuck
It's
yourself.
like Kobe
You know
Bryant
what I
showing
mean?
up to the USA, the gold
Exactly.
team, right?
So,
He's like, I'm
you
not
know
letting you
what?
shoot. I'm not going to even shoot. I'm passing the ball. I'm not shooting. I'm playing
So
defense.
no disrespect, no disrespect, G, but you're goddamn right. You played in that fucking bowl game.
I know. This
And you
camaraderie we
play,
talk
and you
about,
win that
sure.
MVP.
Listen, this is the thing, too. Like, high school sports camaraderie is different than everything else because you go to school with those people. You're always
Yeah,
you're
you see 'em
outside of
every
school
day.
with those
Sure.
people. You literally build your first friendships with those people. So that camaraderie is through the roof.
Yep.
When you get into college, you're the man when you go there. Meaning you come from every different place and you were the man at that program, and now you've got to create this camaraderie and chemistry with a whole different team.
And
So
compete.
That's tough. That's tough. So if you get to that bowl game and you really haven't developed that chemistry because you're a top tier player and your team sucks, I get it. I can see how that would play a part. And you're like, nah, I ain't playing for these motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Right.
But at the end of the day, dude, it's God's plan for you either way. That's how I feel about it. It's like you can't leave your team behind. Those
Yeah.
guys are expecting to play
leave
in the
no
bowl
man
game
behind,
with the
man.
team. Yeah, they're expecting to play in the bowl game with the team that got them to the bowl game.
Exactly.
So why do you sit? Don't sit. You don't sit for
Never.
people like that.
Never.
If there's advice for young athletes to their older siblings trying to support their dreams, what would it be?
Stick with them.
Show up.
Show up, be there. You know what I mean?
Even if he's
do
mad
the
at you
best.
for
Do the best that you can.
even if he's mad at you for buying a Knicks jersey. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, it was a former college teammate of his. That's the only reason I bought it.
Dude, if it was a high
I like
school
OG.
teammate, then I would have. But you see, the camaraderie is just not there. He didn't care.
Yeah. He was an OG every day, bro. That was his roommate in college.
Right, I
like
know.
him, that's like his brother, bro. Like I like that. You know, OG's a cool dude.
A couple fun questions here. Who wins in a game of one-on-one, you or Thomas in
Me.
your prime? He said me.
Yeah.
That's how every sports player should be.
like
I
that.
tell him all the
don't
time.
care.
I tell him all the time. I was like, I'll beat you on.
I don't care. I don't care. I still have an undefeated record against him, so it's me.
It's kind of like when the ball goes up in the air and I'm playing defense. Motherfucker, I'm coming down with that shit. Get the fuck out of my way. What's your favorite basketball memory of all time?
Damn. This one's deep.
Yeah.
Favorite basketball. I'll have to say when I fell asleep during the finals.
Going to the finals?
Yeah,
Which one?
Going to the finals for the first time in Miami. And then when you came and just having wine by the pool before the game and
Sounds
not remembering the national anthem and then waking up midway through the third quarter. But the Nuggets were up, so
I didn't want that.
I know
That was
you
fun that
didn't.
I was there.
But you were cheering against your team.
I wasn't cheering against my team. I just didn't wear the jersey.
You were cheering for Denver.
I was not cheering for Denver. I was cheering for Thomas.
Well, however you want to word it. But
I'll be honest, that was like my favorite loss ever. And it was in the finals. I was like, man,
sweet.
Nuggets are nasty this year. Jimmy Butler can't hit any fucking clutch. He can't hit clutch anything anymore unless it's, game
Tyler's
one.
getting pushed around.
Oh, dude, he's
I mean, at least Duncan was hitting something. That's your boy.
my boy.
That's your boy.
That's my boy. Thanks for the pick, bro. Thanks for the little chat. Whatever. We had a video chat one time, and he's there. I'm about to pull
okay,
up.
so listen, I'll tell the story.
No,
Sam.
I'm about to pull up. I'm literally. So let me get my
go
perspective,
ahead.
and then you can say your part. Literally, I'm at work for my company where I'm doing energy audits. I pull up to this house, and I get this call from our chat that we went to the first Washington game.
Yeah.
It's 4 of us. It's me, Matt, Corey, and you. And he's just video chatting. I'm like, all right, well, let me answer this real quick. I'm a little early. Literally parked in front of this customer's house. Looks like they're not there. So I answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm in Detroit. I'm at the hotel, and I'm walking. Just got done with breakfast. I'm about to walk outside, and I see Duncan Robinson walking in. So I'm like, "Hey, Duncan,
Hold on.
my-
In Washington, I had gotten a picture with him, but I was like so starstruck. I was like, "Yo, can you ask him for a picture for me? Like, can we get a picture together?" And he's like, "Motherfucker, all right." I didn't really want to ask him because he had food in his
he
hand.
didn't
too.
want to.
I didn't want to.
Justin didn't want a picture. He was starstruck, and I was like, "Yo, bro, you want me to go see
Yeah,
if
but
you
dude-
can get a picture?" He's like,
Yo, he had
and I'm like,
Tupperware
bro, I'll
shit
go.
in his hands. I didn't want to bother him with his family, and he's
Justin's
about to
being
eat
a little bitch.
I was,
Oh, yeah.
but still, come on, I was being nice.
I don't care. Anyways, I went up there, asked Duncan if my boy could get a pic.
Yeah.
I was like, my boy's a big fan because of the Michigan thing. Got the picture, cheesing. I
dude,
like to send it to him every so often, just a reminder.
Oh, I got it. I mean,
So
I
then
look
I'm
at it
com-
often.
so-
See him now.
So now, fast forward in Detroit, I'm leaving the hotel and I see Duncan walking in.
I might even be it.
So I'm like, "Hey, Duncan, you mind if I FaceTime my buddy?" Because I told his girlfriend the whole story, and she forwarded back to him and stuff. I was like, "You mind if I FaceTime my buddy real quick, just to fuck with him?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." So FaceTiming Justin, he answers, the only one out of the group that answers. So he answers, and he just gives me this look. He's like, I'm about to go to this job. I'm like, "Wait 1 second." So I pan it over to Duncan, and Duncan's right there, and he's just like, so then he like throws him the deuces. I pan it over. I say, "You're welcome. Bye," and just hung up.
And then Matt answers in the chat as he's like leaving. He's like, "What just happened?" I'm like, "Bro, you just missed." So thanks. Shout out to Duncan Robinson. Thanks for the little quick, "Hey, dude." It was fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
It was so cool.
That's really cool.
I got some other things here that we want to talk about. I'll
let's
show the
go.
picture eventually, but if you could play one-on-one with any player in history, who would it be and why?
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
I
Why?
gotta see how bad that motherfucker was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell you.
I
what
know
he's
he
gonna
is
do to you.
slaughtered. He'd slaughtered me. I probably wouldn't score one fucking point against that boy from Indy.
No,
but
no shot.
Bird always says, "You never put a white guy against me."
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He got
So
pissed off.
you're in right there.
I mean, 50-50.
50 feet. Yeah, but
He's like, he's part white. This is not good for him.
I'm gonna make it worse for this half breed.
That's a good answer. Though.
Yeah, I like that one.
I just wish I could see Kobe again.
Yeah,
That's all.
I would have said Kobe, but
I really wouldn't want to play him one-on-one. though.
yeah,
He
I
would
know
just
that'd be more physical. I'd rather,
bully the fuck out of anybody.
even though Bird was physical too, like he throw like you've seen the fights, like,
exactly.
but the game was nasty, bro. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that dude's
that'd
nasty.
definitely be the one challenge I'd want to take up.
He would definitely
Crazy.
call out his shots, basically.
Yeah,
You know,
he would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is what's going
Or
to
he'll
happen.
probably be an asshole and tell me to call out his shots.
Yeah, and he would beat you by twos because he didn't like the three. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to beat you by twos.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. All right,
Bad man.
here we go. Couple little other questions outside of that, but still kind of sports related, NBA related.
Yeah.
Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron?
Oh, I see what you did.
You got to pick one. You just got to pick one. Guns to your head. Who do you pick?
Kobe.
You?
Jordan.
Kobe. I pick Kobe. I get
I
it.
think Kobe picks Jordan.
But LeBron picks LeBron.
Yeah, whatever. He's the pick and flop. We were talking about the nuances of the game, and like, you know what I mean, how you could break it down, how it's so 3-point driven. It's all pick and roll. I'm like, there's pick and flop in there. Pick and flop.
I do want to talk about the WNBA just real quick.
Yeah, we can talk about
Because this is the most controversial shit that's going on as far as the sports NBA and shit. And then I got a real good
It's
question.
been very
And,
bothered.
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
WNBA.
I think most of us that are sports fans know how this has been and how it's gone for ages.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I like sports, so I will watch girls play basketball, which I'm pretty sure guys are the biggest watching base of the WNBA.
Yeah.
Meaning females, you should go to those games so they can get paid what they're worth.
Women support women.
But yeah, that's what I mean. And we all know that it's hemorrhaging money. So to go out there and say, pay me what I'm worth, literally means we're taking your money away then, if that's really what you want. And then I don't believe that, I didn't see the actual Reese Angel Reese saying, you guys get paid $1,400 a week. I get paid $1,400 every 7 days.
I sent you that.
Did she really say that?
I don't know. I hope
don't
she
know.
didn't.
I couldn't find anything
I hope
on it,
she
so I don't think
didn't.
she. Oh my god!
Yeah, there's a lot. That's the one thing I don't like about the internet.
That's what I mean. You never know. It's all clickbait and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There was some shit about Mason Rudolph being like a douchebag to somebody in a restaurant. I'm like,
I mean, he did call Miles Garrett. Never mind. Can I hit that, Sam?
No, you may not.
you guys should stop smoking during my show. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. We're all good. Matter of fact, give me it. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
So,
so,
yeah.
you want to get on that? I can definitely talk about that. So, the WNBA is making money because of Caitlin Clark.
Yep.
We know that.
Yep.
But it's not making money.
But it's not making money, and that goes
It's
out to,
hemorrhaging
that
less
goes
money.
out to that goes out to what you just said, though. The majority of the fans that are going to these games are men who are taking their daughters, right? But why aren't there other women support? Like it should be clearly it should be like a 50-50 split with support when it comes to the fans. But like you said, it's always been with the sport. The men.
It's just not. It's better.
What we
It comes down to
We
women
come
just
from a
don't like
time-
sports.
we come from what we don't understand is we come from a time of the gladiator where who was going to the Coliseum all the time? The men.
Right.
We were going there. So we were going there for entertainment. The women don't want the entertainment. That's one thing that we have to do take into perspective is that sports is these leagues, they're not just sports. They're
Entertainment.
they're marketed and they're
It's called Limelight.
but their organization as entertainment. It's sports entertainment.
Yep.
Like we always thought sports entertainment was just like wrestling or
Right.
boxing. You know what I mean? But it's all entertainment. That's why you have these faces of the leagues that they have these podcasts do, and then when they retire, end up being broadcasters and etc. So the problem, we really can't blame it on the women for not showing up to the games because the games are meant for entertainment for us. But I see where they're going, where they're trying to get more little girls to these games to bring it in, just like the NBA did with the
Keep
boys.
it alive, man.
Yeah, you gotta keep
Feeding
it
these
alive.
new athletes.
I remember when that WNBA first began. You know, I thought it was pretty cool. You know what I mean? Lisa Lobo.
Yeah, but when we were kids, how often did we say, "Oh, she could dunk"? Oh, so we always were waiting for the moment that a girl was showing us a dunk because it's more entertaining when you can jump over the rim and just throw shit down, right?
I mean, that's not necessarily entertaining for me as a fan.
I get it.
As a fan of basketball, you know what I mean? Like,
My
one
point
thing
is,
I like about women's sports, and this is no knock, is the physicality. Mm-hmm. From high school to from watching high school games as a kid, the physicality has always been much greater than the boys.
I'll give it that.
You know what I mean?
I really will. I'll give it that.
I
Well,
have to say that honestly.
here's my thing.
But
the athletes are better. That's my point. So the best of the best is who I want to see. The fact of the matter is you're the best of the women. If you put them up against the men, they're going to get killed. I get that, but I'm just saying what we're interested in is the best players of the best in the world. That's what we really want to see. When we're seeing these women that play, we're starting to finally see somebody who shines as much as we want to see. Meaning this Caitlin Clark who's scoring these numbers and defying these odds and shit. She's a enamoring piece of this puzzle. And I think through this piece right here, the limelight has gotten too bright on others. Meaning these bitches can't handle this shit. They're always in fucking scrums and fights. And I'm like, literally, this is just like high school basketball or like out at the park because they don't know how to handle this shit. They don't know the entertainment piece of it. And now that Caitlin Clark has sold out stadiums and cameras on her, everybody has to. And they can't handle it that it's her. You know what I mean?
Absolutely
as
right,
much
man.
as I don't want to say it's a racist thing, I'm thinking there's a lot of PR that are pushing it to be a racist thing.
well, everything's been
Entertaining.
everything's been being pushed to a fucking racial
Yeah.
thing
Some kind of
for a
social
long
yeah.
time, you know, and it's
Yeah.
just getting worse now,
Yeah.
you know. But when you get to the point of for women's sports, especially the WNBA, bro, I think there just needs to be little tweaks that could make it a little better.
I wish they would respect the game like we did when we were kids. And we would just slap hands after we were done playing a game that we were mad about the other player doing some shit.
I don't know. I kind of like the mix of how these women are. Like, they got the love for the game, bro. They got the love for
You can have a love for the game. You can't have the competitive disease and hurt people. You can't like get pissed off and start throwing.
We're talking about women who are biologically different than men. So
100%. But that's what I'm saying. I think that we're so early in this limelight being so light on the WNBA that we're seeing we're seeing them get used to it. And it's hard because they're like, who the fuck is this bitch?
well, you got to think now though that these are people who have cameras in their face at all times. So it's stressful.
Sure.
It's really stressful. Like,
Do
know how
you
many
give the
times-
men
you know
of
how
the
many times-
NBA
you know how
the
many-
same excuse?
yeah.
No. Exactly.
Do you know how many times
they've been dealing with it for a lot longer.
You know how many times I've gone out with Thomas and he just wants to just get out the house, but is annoyed being out the house?
Sure.
That's the same thing these chicks are going through. You know what I mean? It's the social media, bro. Yeah. It's being put on the internet and being recorded everywhere.
Now,
you know what I mean?
Now
Being the
to
subject
throw
matter.
Yeah.
to know
They're
throw
waiting
another
for, they're
piece
waiting,
into
they're
that.
waiting for you to screw up in
Yeah,
public.
to throw another
You know what I
piece
mean?
into that, these PR people too, they're playing a huge part into this. They have to be.
Of course.
Like just trying to get somebody to be more prominent in the limelight. What do you do?
Well, no,
And they're advising them to do stupid shit. That's why
it's just a different era, bro. It's a different era. Come on.
Sure, I get it, but you can't see the infancy of how they deal with the limelight. Literally, they're always fighting. They're always fucking coming up scrumming. Like they're always like hard fouls and then getting up in their face. I'm like, dude, that's a hard foul. Get the fuck on the line and let them shoot their free throws.
It happens in the NBA too with a hard foul.
Yo, bro, it's the respect for the game that I'm pissed off.
More often than usual.
Yeah,
I
but
get it.
I'm just saying the respect for the game is the basis that all of us should be taught. There's a line of respect and not. Once the game is over, you take your personal shit wherever you fucking want. But ultimately, it's just a game, and nobody's bigger than it. And like nobody's like the game is not bigger than you. Like it's just a fucking game. I don't care if you're making millions. You're playing a game. Whether you win a championship or not, you're still gonna make millions doing that shit. You know what I mean? Well, I know that we're talking about WNBA is losing millions right now.
Here I'm going to interject because you just said it.
Yeah, what's up?
Here you are making millions, but in the WNBA they're not.
No, I know.
Right. So
you're getting paid to play a game.
You have to understand.
Put that in perspective.
You have to think though. These women really have no days off compared to the men. To live life, they're playing when the league's over with, they're overseas.
Yeah.
True.
Off the rip.
Yeah.
Off the rip, bro.
Right,
Off the rip. Right. It's year round. They're playing 300. They're just like wrestlers, bro. They're on the road 365 days every day. You know,
it's
so
trying
with the controversy that's going on with them, I can get it from their side, but I get it from the business side too because they're being held up by the NBA.
Yeah.
But you got to think,
what would help that?
like, not at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because look at how much these players are getting paid, the sponsors they bring in, and that's what they're trying to do with the women. They're trying to bring them up. They're trying to bring in bigger sponsors.
And
you know what I mean? But I think they're being. I think they're just being strategic about the development and sponsorship, and because they got a new CBA. They got a CBA talks coming up after this season.
Okay.
So it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly because they want more money. But
well, dude,
you want more money. You got to do things to bring more money.
Well, they are currently right now with Caitlin Clark in the league.
I vote Dennis Rodman becomes a coach in the WNBA.
And wears a dress.
Right, yeah, the whole time. Or wears a pantsuit, a woman's pantsuit.
Yeah, I don't think he's got to get that crazy.
Oh, like Pat Summitt?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with that. Pat Summitt suit on Rodman coaching
Rest in peace,
Spark.
Pat. Yeah.
The Sparks? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, something a little less controversial.
Oh,
The
surprise.
new NBC cast for NBA this year.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Who is it? Do you remember?
Carter?
Yep.
Crawford?
Jordan.
Wait. Help.
I forgot.
Bitch.
Oh, it's Melo.
Melo, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. So we got Jamal Crawford, Michael Jordan, Melo, and who's the other one again? Carter.
Vince Carter.
What's the most competitive 2-on-2 game between those four?
The most competitive?
What would be the best 2-on-2 between those?
Best two-on-two lineup?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's nice. All right, so
I got my answer already. I think it's Jordan and Crawford with Melo and Vince. That'd be that'd probably be the most competitive 2-on-2 game there. As much as I see Crawford, I just don't like as an offensive threat. I don't love his defense, and I think he's going to get eaten up by all three of those guys as far as his defense. So put Jordan on Vince or put Jordan on Melo, he'd probably D him up a little bit. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think that's the route I'd have to go too.
I think so.
Yeah, because you have to split. You can't put Melo and Jordan together.
Yeah, right. Because then it's too big.
Game over.
It's too big. Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah,
Definitely
exactly.
real quick.
They're two one-on-ones. Well, yeah. If you put Jordan and Carter together, then they're jumping out the gym.
Yeah,
they're jumping out the gym.
Yeah, because Melo don't play no defense.
And these guys are all in their prime. Okay.
Exactly.
I was gonna say
That's
that.
the way
They're
I'm
all in their prime. Yo, Crawford will break
got
some
bungees,
motherfucking
though.
ankles.
Crawford
bro.
had bungees though.
I know. And his skill to dribble, dude, is beyond.
Oh yeah, it's
beyond the horizon.
Masterclass.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite dribbler of all time. He's nasty. My boy Baron Davis, bro, back in the day, yo. I love that dude because he literally would fly through the fucking lane and you would think he's just gonna lay the shit up.
Nah.
And I love Baron Davis. He was gangster. But yeah, that's my Who do you think? Do you think the same thing, or what are you thinking about the 2-on-2 between those four?
Yeah, you can't put Jordan and Carter
Or Melo?
or Melo.
Yeah.
Jordan and Crawford.
Jordan Crawford would be good. They got undersized in that battle too. They're undersized.
Yeah,
it'd be
super
tough.
undersized.
I think it'd be the most competitive though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan ain't gonna let nobody walk all over him.
Nope.
He fucking what's he 53 now? 54? Still ain't gonna let anybody walk off.
Jordan, he's way older.
He's old.
Is he?
He's in his 60s, bro.
You're probably right. I was just thinking, let's see. Michael Jordan. Let's see how old is he now? Not Michael B. Jordan. Not Michael Jackson. He's 62.
62. Okay.
He's almost getting his AARP.
That's crazy.
Okay, I think it's
What else
time
we
to
got?
close up things. I think today was a good episode. Hopefully, we'll be able to edit a lot of these new camera angles and stuff and kind of move things forward. We'll do some technical, stuff through the week and try and get the remote shit working. But as we log off today, any last words, Trey? Bang, you're dead.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
This is quite an experience. First time popping my cherry.
Yeah, a little different for us, too, with 3 mics in house, too. This is cool.
Yeah, it was cool. We got to do this again. We
Yeah.
can talk some more sports.
Definitely. I think you're going to be part of the team eventually.
Football's coming up, so we can talk some.
So that bozo chat is live.
We can do some football. I'll have some football topics that can be controversial, past and present, and maybe future.
TJ Watt making a lot of money. If that dude even
Fuck
lets
TJ
me reach,
Watt. Oh, Bills.
if that dude ever lets me reach for my wallet at dinner again,
Oh, Bills.
go Bills.
I'm not scared of Steeler fans.
No
You don't have to be.
Bills.
We're nice.
Yeah, you're all
not.
talk.
Come
You guys just talk,
We're all
man.
nice. Like we pick up,
wave fucking flags.
we tell you like you drop something.
You
Here,
wave
what?
flags and rhyme with something. That's
We are huge faggots out there.
I like that. That's what I'm going to start doing now.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I played flag football, I used to tell the people that were good at grabbing flags, I'm like, "You're a flagging, aren't you?"
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sounds funny.
Sounds horny. All right, and you? Any last words from
I don't have
Trey?
any last word. No.
Sign off.
Trey, thank you so much, man. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
It's
It
been
was
fun.
great to learn a little bit more behind the scenes about Thomas, too. We're a big fan.
Yeah.
We wish you guys the best. And please come on more often. That bozo chat gets going. It's going to get real fun.
Yeah, we gotta get that thing moving.
I think I'm going to get it started ignorantly.
Oh, yeah.
So people can understand that there's only 2 commissioners that run the rules.
Yeah.
And
Here's the
have the
thing
final
too.
say, too.
If people are not responding,
They're just going to get deleted off that
Yep.
week of
Yeah.
the parlay.
yeah.
That's kind of how we do
And
it
they're
in our
going to be
district.
up for Bozo as
Yeah.
well.
So we should put
So
something
it's going to
out.
be a time limit too. We're going to discuss more about it because I was very upset with the time it took to lock everything in.
Yeah.
Because the Thursday
We're doing
games-
last minutes and
the
shit.
Thursday games. I know we like to wait on that Thursday game,
just Tuesday
but
morning.
I think what we might just do is we pull in some money on a Thursday game.
Yeah.
We just do a Thursday game,
Little
singular, and then we do our individuals.
That sounds
Oh,
good.
yeah.
So there's
You know
no
what I mean?
hiccups?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no pickups.
So like Friday picks.
Yep.
You got Tuesday, Wednesday.
You basically got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday is where you lay out your picks for Sunday's game.
Right. If you can't
So
be-
we
if
can
you
get the
can't
best.
be
So we
active-
can get the best odds.
So are you saying
And
put?
if you can't be active through that, come on.
Yeah.
Get out.
Just a little commitment. That's all.
we move forward. Next man up. That's how it
I mean,
works.
I will have I will have people up to replace.
Yeah.
If
If you
it
guys
comes
have
down
never
to it.
gotten into a bozo chat or a bozo league like we're talking about, definitely do it. It definitely keeps.
I'll be
people
doing the
around.
sports soon, so you'll see more.
Word. Yeah.
Trust me.
All right. With that being said, we're gonna sign off today. What's today's date? August 3rd. What time is it? It's 9:39. Let's go get our day started, guys. Let's get this thing off.
I'm about to play that on the lotto.
I thought this was America. I'm sorry.